Good morning, students. Welcome to 5th semester DSCE Endocrinology and Reproductive Physiology. This is Suchitra, Assistant Professor, Maharani Science College for Women, Mysore. So, in this semester, I'll be dealing with Unit 3 Modern Trends in Human Reproduction. Let us go on to the population explosion, meaning and causes. So you can see in this picture there is increase or rise in the population rate in India and also in the world. So the current population is 7.8 billion as on September 2020, and the current population of India is 138.3 billion as on Monday, September 2020, based on Worldometer. India 2020 population is estimated at 138.3 at mid-year according to UN data. So, India population is equivalent to 17.7% of total world population and ranks second in the country by increase in the population rate. So, 8 billion in the year 2020. So, this chart or this bar diagram shows how there is rapid increase in the population from 2020, from 2010 to 2020. When it was 2010, it was 1186.0 million people in 2010, and gradually it has been increased to 1298.04 million people in 2018, and in 2019 it is 131.2 million people according to latest census of in the year 2019, and it has been increased to 138 in 2020. So this chart or this bar diagram clearly depicts the increase in the population rate from 2010 to 2020 and much more increase after a few years. Next, the population explosion. What is the meaning of population explosion? Population explosion refers to the rapid and dramatic rise in the world population. That means the increase in the world population is called population explosion. So, what is the reason for the population explosion? The main reason for the population explosion is the decrease in the mortality rate. That means the decrease in death rate and increase in natality. That means the increase in the life rate. Increase in the life rate. Okay. So, what are the major reasons for the increase in the population rate? As I told you, the increase in the birth rate, that is called natality, and the increase in the death rate, that is called as mortality. So, the increase in the birth rate is due to the medicinal improvement. What is the meaning of this? The increase in the birth rate is due to the medicinal improvement because due to the discovery in the medicinal field, due to the new discovery in the medicinal field, there is new drugs have come to eradicate major dreadful diseases like cancer, etc. So, because of this advancement in the increase in the medicinal facilities, the natality rate is increasing and mortality rate is decreasing. That is why there is increase in the population explosion. And also you can see majority of the persons or majority of the people are migrating towards the urban areas, from rural areas to urban areas, in search of better job opportunities. And also if there is any natural calamities, like earthquake or floods, etc. So you, in the recent time, you know that in Madikeri, because of flood, and in Mangalore, the people are moving on to the safer place in order to live in safer places. Next is problem of per capita capital formation. So what is the meaning of this? The composition of population in India hampers the increase in capital formation. So high birth rate and low expectancy of life means large number of dependent in the total population. So in India, 35% of the population is composed of persons less than 14 years of age. So obviously 14 years of age group individual, they obviously depend upon the parents for all the basic necessity. And most of the people depend upon the other for substances. That is why our population is increasing in India. And these dependents are called as unpredictive consumers. For each and everything, they will depend upon their parents or depend upon their elders for food, nourishment, for shelter, etc. So the burden of dependent reduces the capacity the people to save. So the rate of capital formation falls. If they go on depending upon the elders, where the capital increases. So obviously the rate of capital formation decreases, but not in case of other country, because once they reach a particular age, they are thrown out from the house and they have to lead their individual life, independent life. But not in case of India, because though they are 30 years of age, 35 years of age, they will depend upon the poor father for all the basic necessities. That should not happen, because you, after you get graduation, after you finish MSc, etc., you have to stand on your own leg, and you have to look after your age old parents. So in that way, you can. Then the next is the effect on per capita income. As I told you in the previous slide, large size of population in India and its rapid rate of growth results in low per capita availability of capital. Dependents are more, independent is less, means capital, obviously the capital income reduces. And this will leads to the rapid rate of growth of population as being the root cause of food problems. Food problem is also one of the major reason of population explosion. Storage of food grains hampers the economic development in two ways. People do not get sufficient quantity of food due to low availability of food, which affects their health and productivity. Low productivity causes low per capita income and thus leads to the poverty. Shortage of food grain obliges the underdeveloped countries to import food grains from abroad. So the large part of foreign exchange is spent on it. So development work suffers. So there is a rise in the population which causes food problem. Next is unemployment and illiteracy. Unemployment and underdevelopment leads to poverty. Poverty leads to increase in population and also leads to lack of educational facilities. For example, in a family, if there are 5 children, means the parent cannot, it will be overburden for the parent to give proper education facilities to each and every individual child, and proper food and for proper clothing, etc., to the increased growth rate or increased children rate in the family. So that is also one of the major reason for population explosion. So there is food problem, there is unemployment problem, there is illiteracy problem, because they cannot afford all the facilities to each and every children in the family. Some of them get proper education, some of them cannot. So that is also one of the reason of population explosion. The next slide shows the problem of unemployment. Large size of the population results in large army of labor force, but due to shortage of capital resources, it becomes difficult to provide gainful employment to the entire working population. The world cannot, or the India cannot provide employment to each and every individuals. Survival of fittest. If they get if they write competitive examinations, if they click on competitive examination, definitely they'll get a government job. Otherwise they have to go for the private job. So that is also one the major cause. And disguised in unemployment in rural areas and open unemployment in urban areas are the normal feature of underdeveloped country like India. So when you see in rural areas, there is unemployment problems. Though the person will go for the job, they earn less compared to the urban areas. So many of the unemployed youth will shift on to the urban areas like Bangalore or Mysore, so that they will get sufficient amount of money to lead a good life. Next, rising population increases poverty. Poverty is also one of the major cause of the population explosion. Because of increase in the population or rising population, it increases the poverty in India. So people have to spend a large portion of their resources for bringing up their wards. So it results into less saving and low rate capital formation. Hence, improvement in production techniques becomes impossible, and it means low productive of labor. That is also one of the reason of population explosion. Next is burden of unproductive consumers. In India, a large number of children are dependent. So old person above age of 60 and many more in the age group of 15 to 59 do not find employment. So this is according to 2021. Working population was 39.2%, while 60.8% are unproductive workers. See, the rate of unproductive worker when you compare to the rate of productive worker or working population. So it is drastically increased to 60%, and where is 40%, that is 39.2%. So this high degree of dependent is due to the high rate of dependent children, and this dependency adversely affects the effective savings. Next is population and social problems. Population explosion gives rise to a number of social problems. It leads to migration of people from rural areas to the urban areas, causing the growth of slum areas. So people live in most unhygienic and insanitary conditions, because if they move on from the rural areas and go to the urban areas like Bangalore, so they will be not getting a good house. So they have to live in slum areas, and which is unhygienic and insanitary conditions. So unemployment and poverty lead to frustration and anger among the educated youths. If you see any crime happening in India is due to the educated youth, because of unemployment problems. So what has happened is unemployment problem it leads to robbery, beggary, prostitutions and murder, etc. And the terrorist activities that we find today is in various parts of the country are reflection of frustration among educated youth, unemployed youth, because they will not find a good job, they will not get good money. So what they will do? They will go for robbery, nexalites, beggary, prostitutions, murder, etc. in order to get the money. So that is also one of the important cause of population explosion. And also overcrowding, traffic congestions, frequent accidents and pollution in big city are the direct result of overpopulations. So if all the people from rural areas will, or not all, some people from rural areas will shift on to the urban areas because of the increase in the population in urban areas, that leads to the pollution, not only air pollution or water pollution, soil pollution, noise pollution, etc. It also leads to the overpopulation and results in the population explosion. So that is one of the major cause. And not only it affects the individual population, individual family, the world population or Indian population, it also affects the land where they live. A rising rate of population growth exerts pressure on land. If there are more people, obviously for the basic necessity, they will depend on the land. On the other hand, per capita availability of land goes on diminishing, and on the other, the problem of subdivision and fragmentation of holding goes on increasing, which adversely affects the economic development of the country. Is it not? Next, impact on maternity welfare. So, what is that impact of maternity welfare means? In India, population explosion is the result of high birth rate. High birth rate, that is high natality. So, high birth rate reduces the health and welfare of the women. So, frequent pregnancy without having a gap in hazardous to health of the mother and the child. If there are 5 children in a family, so you see the fate of the mother. So, health of the mother without a good food or vitamin food given to the mother. So this leads to high death rate among women in the reproductive age due to the early marriages. Okay, next, hence the improve the welfare and status of the women in our society, we have to reduce the birth rate. 1 or 2 child in a family is much more enough, and so that the population explosion can be reduced. Strict action should be taken by the government, but it is implemented in other increasing population rate place like China. So one child in a family, so they are reducing the population, but not in case of India. So there is an increase in the populations without unlimited children, 1, 2, 3 like that. So that has to be reduced. So then I told about pressure on the land and pressure on the environment. Population explosion leads to environmental degradation. High birth rate brings more population, more toxic waste and damage to the biosphere. Is it not? If there is more population, it affects the what? If there is more population, it affects the environment. That means it by causing the air pollution because of increase in the vehicles, and then water pollution because of more industrialization in the area, that will lead the water polluted chemical water into the river, etc. So that it is polluting the important river like Ganga, many river, Ganga, Kaveri, Kapila, etc. because of the pollution, water pollution. Then noise pollution, obviously in urban areas, because of noise pollution there is no peace of mind to the individuals. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆಯಿಂದ ಸಂಜೆವರೆಗೂ ಬರೀ noise, and if there are any what is that ill people, see the fate of the ill people. And then noise pollution, water pollution, then what? A damage to the environment by causing acid rain, etc. And it is a pressure to the environment, that is in the biosphere. So that has to be reduced. How to be reduced? Obviously by decreasing in the population rate and increasing in the productivity and maintaining the environment. And population explosion hinders the economic development and it should also be controlled effectively. Next, environment and human health consequences. Environment and ecological consequences. Severe pressure on the forest due to both the rate of resource use and nature of use. So there is a degradation in the environment. Why there is a degradation? Because of tropical deforestation. They are cutting the tree, destructing the mangroves for commercial needs and fuel food. ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅವ್ರ ಮನೆ ಕಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಇವ್ರ ಮನೆ ಕಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಮರಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಟೀ ಕುಡ್ಡೇ ಬೇಕು, ಬೇವೇ ಬೇಕು, ಆ ಥರ ಮನೆ ಕಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ವುಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ hazards. And the country mangroves areas have reduced from 700,000 to 453,000 in the last 50 years. Intense grazing of domestic livestock is also one of the major cause of population explosion, and illegal harvesting of wildlife and overfishing of in water bodies and introduction to weeds and exotic species. There are all affecting the environment and human health consequences. So with this I'll be concluding the first talk on population explosion and its consequences. So in the next class I'll be dealing with what are the remedies that has to be taken in order to reduce the population rate, etc. in the future, in the forthcoming classes. Thank you.